episode of Living with Ulcerative Colitis. I'm Maya, and today's video is going to be about food cravings with IBD. And I, per usual, was scrolling the web and I was trying to find this topic. I was actually actively looking for it because I already had the topic before I looked it up. And I found this great article called Let's Talk About Cravings and IBD. And it helped me know that I'm not the only one that had this question or had um, this belief that the IBD was causing cravings. And so, for those of you who don't know, cravings are something that you crave. So, you might think that you're really hungry and you really just want something that is, for instance, sweet. The first craving I had after I was diagnosed with IBD and I went through and got the J-pelt surgery, the first craving I had was for juice. And I didn't understand why I really, really, really wanted juice. And it actually turns out that that is a very common craving for people that have IBD, to the point where they did a study for people that have UC and Crohn's, and it turns out that people that have UC and Crohn's have consumed more sugar on a regular basis than people in the control group which did not have Crohn's and UC. Not to say that it is like a bad sugar, but just we crave sugar. And the belief is that your body makes you crave things when you are deficient in some. And so I was really craving, I believe it was raspberry juice, and so my mom and I went grocery shopping, and I made her take a detour to Whole Foods so that we could buy some raspberry juice. And once I had it, I didn't want raspberry juice anymore after I drank it. After I drank it, I didn't have that craving anymore. And it was weird to me, and it didn't happen again for several months later. And so cravings are usually like a nutrient or they can be vitamin rich. And her article, Jenna's article, discusses it in more detail. I'll link it below if you guys want to read it. But some people were saying that they were craving oranges. And oranges are really high in vitamin C. And once they had the oranges, they noticed that they didn't have that craving anymore. Others noticed that they're deficient in some different vitamins, like vitamin B. And once their doctor, their physician, told them that they needed to take a supplement, they realized that that was the reason that they were craving Marmite. It's a spread, and they said they hated it their entire life, but they'd been craving it up until the doctor told them you're deficient in vitamin B. And Marmite is really high in vitamin B. There's also cravings for protein and fat. And another one that keeps coming up is red meat. And people that crave it generally have an iron deficiency. So sometimes your cravings might seem really weird to you. You might not like red meat or you might not eat it very often, but there might be a reason behind it, which your iron deficiency or you're missing certain, for me, I sometimes crave fish. I am a vegetarian, so that by itself is weird, and I wonder why I'm craving fish, or my brain, because it knows that fish would be too far left, will start craving ramen, which is really high in salt. And Mom and I both have this craving sometimes, and we'll come to each other and be like, do you want to go get some ramen, or do you want to go get some fish for her, not for me, but I want to go buy it. And one of the reasons is it's high in omega-3s and it's high in iron. And so once you get them, your body goes back to like its normal state because it got what it wanted. And we are not alone in this. My mom does not have UC, but she does have another form of a digestive issue. But it's cravings are like a regular thing. They're not weird. You're not the only one, which is what I wanted to do for this video, to basically tell you that. But her article is it's a very short read, and it is kind of comforting if you are a person that thought you were the only one. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please like, share, subscribe, and press the bell for notifications.